a leap of hope, a leap of faith. We must be determined to go to the end. We must work together. We must support each other. William Ruto means well, and you know.
The fear is gone. The fear is completely gone. I like that we are taking back our voices, and I like the fact that we are standing firm. This is what should be happening to any politician who has been there and he or she has nothing to show. I feel so sad when I hear the people, the likes of Moses Wetangula, saying that they want to go back to active politics because they feel like they deserve to be a senator or a governor or something like that. You know, we are trying to move away from these people who have been oppressing us for so long. You know, in the past, we've been making mistake in our elections, and we admit that we've been giving leadership to people who don't love this country. You know, the biggest mistake we've been making as the people of this country is to give leadership position or to elect people who don't love this country. This is so clear. The current people we have in leadership don't love this country. That's why we can cry from morning to evening about the high fuel prices, but nobody cares. No one cares. Tutaandamana tufanye nini, but for them they don't care. Wanasema tuandamaneni murudi nyumbani, because they don't love this country. And this is what we need to end in the 2027 election. We have to scrutinize these people. You know, we've been taking politics as a game. As a game of just coming and going and forgetting and starting again and all that. That's why we've not been very careful when it comes to electing people. At some point tunaambiwa piga suti. Wewe unafika tu pale kwa ballot box because uliambiwa you have to vote suti from the top to the bottom. Wewe unaenda tu because it is color yellow, color pink. So you've been told to vote people for. This is what we've been doing. And this is what we did in the 2022 election. Just voting for the sake of voting because a political kingpin told you that you have to vote this person. You do it without considering that when that particular individual does nothing, it will directly affect you. When a governor does nothing, when an MP is just there, it goes back to us. It is us, the voters, who are feeling it. The same way we are feeling it right now. The same way the challenges are there and we have nobody to try and do something for us. So I think we've learned this lesson, and to a point that we are now booing these politicians, we are heckling them. It is a good sign that we are moving from these, I can call it stupid politics of doing something to make your political kingpin happy. Elect an MCA because your regional kingpin told you that you have to elect this person and all that. No, we are moving, and we must move from those kind of politics. If we have to take this country forward, if we have to move forward as the people of this country, we have to move away from this kind of politics. I like what is happening. I like when I see Natembea and what he is doing down there in Trans Nzoia. It is just giving a fresh breath that finally, people are seeing these politicians for what they are. Their true colors. They are true themselves. I like it. Let's not be deceived again. They did it. They've been doing it for so long. But let's not allow them. Let's not give them that chance to deceive us again. Money, another factor that is going to come in. I've been talking about this and I'll continue to preach about this. Money will come. Definitely. No discussion about this. Money will come. It will come. But don't allow that 5,000 shillings or 10,000 or 500 that they are going to give you to determine your future. Right now, see, there have been complaints about wazazi hawawezi kulipa school fees. Imagine if you took 500 from a politician to vote that politician, and right now schools are asking a lot from parents. You have to have that financial stability to just have your kids kusoma tu vizuri in this country. Education is becoming so expensive, so expensive. So as we talk about politics and these politicians, something that should be in your mind is about how you're struggling to pay school fees. How you going to the hospital and not getting medicine is a factor that should determine whom you are going to vote for. How as now paying double fares should also be a factor to determine whom you are going to vote for. It is no longer a laughing matter. This is a very serious matter. And we must use these challenges that we are going through right now as Kenyans to determine the future, the political future of this country. Let's not take this for granted. Let's not allow these politicians to continue with these games of with their games. No. Let's end it for once and for all if you want the best for this country. So I would really appreciate if we tell these people right in front of their faces, in front of their eyes, on their faces, that enough is enough and we are so done with you people. There is nothing that someone who has been there for 15 years doing nothing that can bring again. If ni nini ya kufanya back in the days that he or she wants to do right now. Some of these things are so obvious. So it is upon us. If we want to really get ourselves out of the mess we have right now in this country, it is for us. The decision comes from us. The decision comes from within us, the voters. It is as simple as that. Don't attach yourself to these politicians to an extent that you feel like defending them. Imagine defending someone who is oppressing you. Imagine defending someone who is denying you a right to live a good life. We deserve better. This life of struggling since sijui utotoni, ukubwani and everything. Wewe umestruggle ukiwa mtoto ukienda shule, now you are now struggling to pay school fees for your kids. Courtesy of the poverty generated by politicians. Politically manufactured poverty. That's what Kenyans are going through, struggling with. See, this thing is happening. No. It is being done deliberately to deny you a good life. So let's not get comfortable with this life and thinking that this is how we should live. No. Kenya can offer a lot. The problem is the people we've been electing. The problem is the people we've been giving powers. Imagine you're giving you're giving a thief power to take care of your resources. Does it make sense? Of course it doesn't. It doesn't. So when some things happen in this country, I'm not even surprised or shocked, because this is something that is expected. If I am a thief and you're giving me something to take care of it, definitely I will steal it or I will sell it. So let's not take politics as just a play or a fight between 2 communities, 3 communities, and who has more votes, who has been there, who has been... Nah, it should not be about this. It should be about our interests as the people of this country. So to the people who are telling of Wetangula, that is a good job. It is about time we don't see some of these faces around. Your time has expired. Go home and relax. Allow people to come in and do something for this country. Simple as that. So allow me to end this video here for today. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.